Hi, I'm Pat Alfano. The responsibility of being a retirement plan sponsor is like the responsibility of flying a group of passengers from one location to another. Are you and your team operating like a pilot in command? Today, I'm joined by my business partner, Dave Anderson. With our analogy, who would be better to help explain the similarities than a pilot himself? You may have met Dave through one of our other videos, but I've invited Dave to give us this perspective about mitigating risks as a pilot.
I indeed was a pilot for 27 years. I was all too aware of the work and preparation that went in behind the scenes before the passengers boarded the airplane and before takeoff. Prior to every flight, I completed an extensive pre-flight checklist, both in the cockpit and around the aircraft. I was trained not to veer or deviate from that process because lives were at stake every time we pushed back from the gate. It was my responsibility to ensure that there were no issues that would create possible safety hazards. I loved flying as a pilot in command, being able to get our passengers safely to their destination despite the risks involved. Likewise, business owners and employers should appreciate the ability to help their employees with retirement savings goals. The group retirement plan is one of the best ways American workers can save. However, like a pilot of an aircraft, employers also carry risk as the retirement plan sponsor.
Thanks, Dave. I'm grateful that you took such great care as a pilot, and it's been great to watch how you've carried over your risk mindset into how we operate our business today. Let's continue the flight analogy from the perspective of the passenger and the retirement plan participant. Let's assume that the flight for a passenger is like the retirement timeline for a plane participant. As airplane passengers, we usually enjoy a smooth flight that allows us to get to our destination safely and more efficiently than other forms of transportation. Sure, there are minor inconveniences like turbulence on a plane, a child being disruptive, or if you're like me, the size of the seats aren't necessarily as large as we'd like, but altogether we continue to choose air travel because it works best for long distances. In the same line of thinking, a retirement plan participant takes advantage of automatic salary deferral and investments that are built to weather the turbulence of investing over long periods of time in order to get them to their retirement destination. Just like turbulence on a plane, market volatility can create some disruption during the journey. Additionally, the disruptive child on the plane could be represented by the doomsday headlines that bombard our screens daily about our investments and our futures. While there may not be a direct tie to the airplane seats being too small in the world of retirement investing, the experience that a pilot wants for his passengers is the same as what a plan sponsor wants for their participants in many regards. The glaring difference is that many plan sponsors don't have the time or skill to monitor the retirement plan the way that a pilot does for their aircraft. In fact, I have found that employers that offer a group retirement plan acknowledge that there's a standard of care, laws, and some time-triggered actions that need to be completed. However, those plan sponsors rarely understand their team's full responsibility and liability under the rules and regulations, much less do they usually have the time or skill needed to tend to the plan like a pilot for their aircraft. That begs the question. Retirement plan sponsors should ask themselves, is my team in command in our retirement plan? The good news is that you don't have to do it alone. I'm a specialized retirement plan consultant that can act as a co-pilot or an air traffic control system that pilots rely on each and every day. You still wear the wings, but for your retirement plan, I would allow you to focus on the core mission of your business and knowing that the flight path for your retirement plan will always be monitored and ready for adjustments if needed. If you have questions about how your plan is being run now, or how you'd like it to be run, let's talk. I'm here to help so that you and your employees can stay on course. Thanks again for joining us today.